You're listening to the Core Factors audio library, spoken versions of Core Factors articles and research. This piece is titled How to Talk About Accuracy and Type Verification with Clients. The following narration preserves the original content and context of the written article.
How to talk about accuracy and type verification with clients. Why clients question their results. It's completely natural for clients to pause during a feedback session and admit, some of this feels right, but other parts don't. This moment is an expression of honest self-reflection. Many clients carry experiences with past assessments that produced overly simplistic results or conflicting interpretations. Others come from environments where personality assessments were misused, making them cautious or quick to second-guess results. When hesitation appears, it is usually less about doubt in the practitioner and more about trying to integrate new information into an existing self-understanding. For practitioners, these moments offer an opportunity to build trust and model what responsible psychological measurement looks like. Core Factors assessments are designed with strong internal reliability and clarification methods, such as differential intensity weighting and the type precision module. Still, no assessment replaces lived experience. Client questions reflect curiosity and a desire for alignment, which makes verification a meaningful and collaborative process. Clients often assume type results are meant to describe them perfectly in all situations. When descriptions don't align with daily reality, they may wonder whether the assessment is wrong or whether interpretation is incomplete. Approached with patience and curiosity, verification becomes a catalyst for insight rather than doubt. Framing accuracy as a collaborative process. One of the most effective ways to support verification is to frame accuracy as a shared exploration. Rather than presenting results as definitive, practitioners can describe them as hypotheses that benefit from reflection and dialogue. This positions the assessment as a tool for meaning-making rather than a final verdict. This approach aligns with Core Factors' philosophy of reality-based accuracy assessment, which emphasizes alignment with personal truth. Practitioners might say, "This report gives us a structured starting point. Our work together is to explore how it fits your experience." Language like this preserves client agency and reinforces partnership. Helpful prompts include, what parts of this description feel most familiar? Where do you notice tension between the description and real-life experiences? How might different contexts bring out different sides of you? These questions support reflection without pressure to conform to a type label. Explaining accuracy without jargon. Most clients do not need technical explanations of psychometrics. They need reassurance that the assessment accounts for nuance rather than forcing extremes. Simple language is often more effective than detailed theory. You might explain, "This assessment lets you show how strongly something fits, not just which side you choose." If the type precision module was activated, transparency builds trust. Saying, "Because some of your responses were balanced, the assessment asked a few extra questions to clarify," helps clients understand that the instrument adapts to them. It signals respect for complexity rather than oversimplification. Clear phrases that support confidence include, "This tool measures preference strength, not just direction. It captures natural tendencies and accessible behaviors. Balanced results are treated as meaningful data." Using reflection to support verification. Verification becomes most useful when clients distinguish between natural preference and learned behavior. Many people develop habits shaped by roles, expectations, or environments. Reflection helps clarify what feels effortless versus what requires intention. Questions that support this distinction include, what aspects feel like long-standing patterns? Where do you feel pressure to show up in a certain way? How do you act when at ease compared to when under stress? These conversations reinforce that type is about coherence with energy and decision-making patterns, not identical behavior across every context. Leveraging clarified data in the conversation. Core Factors assessments incorporate clarification before interpretation begins. When early responses appear balanced, the Type Precision module gathers additional targeted data. Practitioners receive results that already reflect this refinement, providing a strong foundation for discussion. Near midpoint results often signal flexibility rather than uncertainty. They may reflect adaptability in leadership or communication, personal growth, or integration of learned skills. Practitioners can highlight these patterns rather than treating them as problems. In some cases, introducing an adjacent or also read type expands understanding without challenging the primary result. This can be especially helpful during transitions or role changes, offering language for complexity without speculation. Turning verification into developmental insight. When handled thoughtfully, verification becomes one of the most valuable parts of type-based work. Clients learn that type is not a rigid label, but a framework for understanding energy, motivation, stress, and adaptation. Accuracy becomes about resonance rather than perfection. For practitioners, this process strengthens credibility and trust. Using precise tools and respectful dialogue signals that your work is grounded in evidence and care for individuality. Verification shifts from a technical step to a moment of recognition and connection. Practitioner takeaways. Accuracy thrives in collaborative feedback conversations. Simple explanations increase trust in precision. Reflection distinguishes preference from adaptation. Clarified data supports confident interpretation. Verification deepens understanding of personal patterns. Support deeper verification conversations with core factors. If you want to guide clients toward clearer self-understanding, Core Factors offers tools designed for precision and nuance. You can explore type discovery, apply insights through type elements, or expand developmental work with EQ Accelerator. For practitioners seeking deeper application, Core Factors accreditation provides training to translate accurate data into meaningful development. Explore the Core Factors professional toolkit and elevate every feedback session with clarity and confidence.
This concludes the audio version of this Core Factors article, and you can read the full written version and explore related research at corefactors.com.